Hey guys, what's going on? My name's ClickPen33 and welcome back to Overwatch. So, the Year of the Rooster event has been going on for a little bit now. I've been having tons of fun playing Capture the Rooster, which is the gameplay you're seeing in the background, and I remember seeing the developer update and them talking about how since the beginning of Overwatch, since they originally were working on it before it was even announced, they've always tried and, played with the idea of a capture the flag mode. And Jeff Kaplan was saying, this is good, but it's like nowhere near the state it would be in if it were to be in the quick play rotation, if it were in competitive play. So I would I've played it a little bit, and having heard seen the developer update and hearing from him what works, what doesn't, all that. I think it'd be cool to just put some ideas out there and just from what I've seen, what I think might work to just put some ideas out there. Who knows. So the first idea that I kind of have in mind would be in sort of like a capture map. You have that big square area where you have your team can stand to capture the objective. It would be a similarly sized, maybe even bigger area around the flag where Symmetra, not Symmetra, well, maybe even Symmetra, with that, I don't know. Anyway, Sombra would not be able to put her teleporter, because as it stands now, it's like they were saying with Tracer, a Tracer could just blink in, grab the flag. That was back when they were running a build with no capture time, and blink out of there. And before they even knew what happened, their flag had been captured. The same thing, if your defense is weak enough, if you don't have Symmetra on your team, the same thing can happen with Sombra. She can invisibility in, capture the flag, and teleport clear across the map back to her flag. Literally capture the flag, and at the push of a button, deliver that flag right back to their base. And that's just way too overpowered to ever exist if this were to become an actual game mode with its own maps. So just a big giant radius around each flag, really. Attacking wouldn't really matter as much, because it's one thing to teleport onto the enemy flag. It's another thing to teleport with the enemy flag all the way back to your flag and scoring the point. So yeah, just big old radius around the friendly flag, where at least Sombra would not be able to throw down her teleporter, to try and keep that a little bit more fair. Another idea I had was, instead of doing one set capture time, take it by a character basis, where basically the faster a character can move, and the faster a character can the faster a character can get that flag back to home once once they've captured the flag, once they've picked it up, the slower or the longer amount of time it would take for that character to capture it. So say someone I would say probably Roadhog, because he has no movement abilities essentially. Roadhog would probably have the the shortest pickup time. It would probably be about the same, if not slower, or if not quicker, than the pickup time as it is right now. Because Roadhog has Roadhog would have to rely on teammates and his self-healing ability to keep him alive and for the time it would take to get from the enemy flag to like to get to you know, to get from the enemy side to the friendly side and score a point. And whereas like and like I do think it would have to be taken by a character by character basis rather than just like say a class by class basis, because like someone like not Roadhog, I just went over him. Reinhardt, I mean. Reinhardt is pretty good at capturing. Or at least in my experience he is, because if Symmetra has laid her turrets out in like one like doorway, Reinhardt can just put his shield up and block the damage from those turrets, and as long as somebody else has his back, or maybe they just deserted the point, leaving the turrets up to the job of defending, it's really easy for Reinhardt to get a capture. Well, to pick it up at least. And it's and slow movement speed would still hinder him in actually getting that back to score a point. But his charge ability, it's not. I'm not sure if I have any gameplay of that of the map I'm thinking of, but it's the one map, Control Center, I think it is. It's the one with like the big main like inside bits. If that makes any sense at all. But
see you later.
That map in particular is very good for Reinhardt captures, because there's relatively long lines of sight where Reinhardt can line up a shot and charge back. So Reinhardt would definitely have a longer pickup time than say Roadhog, but his would still be far shorter than, say, Sombra and Tracer. Sombra and Tracers, I would say, would definitely be the longest. Maybe Pharah would be up there with them, too. Just because of how effective they can be at taking the point, at capturing the flag and bringing it home. Even, like, Winston, for example. Like, Winston's a tank with a slow movement speed, but his leap ability, especially when he's in his ultimate, is hilariously good at capturing. And that could be another thing. Say the flag puts like a debuff on you. It makes all of your cooldowns like 1.5% slower per se. So a Winston in Rage form, or in Primal Rage, excuse me, would have to wait longer and a longer amount of time between each leap, instead of just flying clear across the map. You know, same for like D.Va with her flying ability, but I don't know. I was thinking like maybe D.Va, it takes a shorter amount of time if she's out of her mech because of how fragile she is. But then that could just be a strategy: lose your mech, get the ultimate meter back, capture it, and then call down your mech and fly away. I don't know. Maybe that'd just be a really cool strategy. But yeah, just something along the lines of that. Like, look at each character and their effectiveness at capturing, and that would dictate how long of a capture timer they have when capturing the enemy flag. What else is there? I'm not sure. That's pretty much all of the ideas I have at the moment, at least for capture the flag game mode in the future. And of course, you know, each map would be like perfectly tailored to that game mode, rather than Lijiang Tower is right now kind of just hosting the game mode, rather than it having its own dedicated maps like 3v3 or 1v1 in the arcade mode. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I can't really think of anything else that would be helpful to the game mode right now, at least. If you guys have any of your own ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. If you do like the video, please leave a thumbs up. And maybe like share the video. You know, maybe if somebody at Blizzard actually saw it, some of these ideas could actually be implemented if you really did like them. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you did like the video, please leave a like down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Marked. My arrow finds its mark. I must reclaim my honor.
Your team has the flag.
Objective is under attack. Get on it. Tactical visor activated.
Your team has capped enemy flag return. 1-0.
Always leave yourself a back door.
Better.
Nerf this!
The wolf marks his prey.
I might need to do Come on! Everyone on the flag!
Oh, come here! The wolf is sated.
Come on! Everyone on the point! Commendable effort.
See through the wolf's eyes.
Your team has the flag.
Pardon me.
The enemy.
Again.
Your team has captured the flag. Score 2-0. Match point.
Teleporter online. We move swiftly.
Marked.
Your team has the flag. Your team has dropped the flag. Your team has the flag.
Strike at the heart.
Creating a BNP activated.
Victory! Play of the game.